This is Teacher Hamish. Welcome to my backyard here in Nashville. I wanted to come out and share, I wanted to share the sound of 1,000 neighbors cutting their grass, but I also wanted to share a joke that America likes to tell itself from time to time. I am just awful at telling jokes, but it goes something like this. Oh, hey, there's a German guy who works in my office, and Monday morning I walked past his desk and I said, hey, how are you? And he actually told me. He told me how he was. So it's hilarious. Of course, the joke being that how are you is not a genuine question, not a formal inquiry. It is a greeting. It is hello. To be honest, the joke doesn't really get at the major issue around this exchange for people who aren't from the United States, because most visitors and tourists and people who work here in the U.S., they catch on pretty quickly that that how are you is not a genuine question, but a genuine inquiry about how someone is feeling inside or how their life is really going, because they hear this question and response all the time between complete strangers here in the United States. So we can recognize, of course, we're observing, and we note that, well, if the guy using the speaker at the drive-through said if the first thing they say is, hey, how are you? They've never met us before. Well, okay, it's not a real question. And in languages and cultures around the world, we have this way of asking this question, the equivalent of this question, as a way to greet someone, as a way to say hello. So we're okay with the question. The trouble we have, if we're not from here, is about the intensity or the energy around the response, because we have, hey, how are you? And then, oh, I'm fantastic. How are you? I'm awesome. How are you? I'm great. How are you? This sounds like a little bit too much, and if we're not from here, if we haven't grown up in United States culture, we can interpret the fantastic, the awesome, the I'm amazing to mean something boastful, something arrogant, a lie, because no one feels great and fantastic all the time. All these complete strangers telling each other how great they feel, it seems like they're lying to each other. And this is a bad translation. This is an unhelpful interpretation, because if we feel that we are surrounded by people in the U.S. who are lying to us, who are lying to each other, if there seems to be a genuine lack of authenticity and genuine feeling, then we're not going to have a good time here. We're not going to do our best work. We're not going to live our best life either. So I'm encouraging you, I'm recommending that you look beyond, that you look a little deeper and beyond the words of awesome and fantastic, and look to the meaning and look to the energy instead, because I'm awesome, I'm fantastic, hey, how are you? I'm great, how are you? This is an exchange of energy, and this is something that people in the United States do all the time. This is a way for us to say to each other, I'm very happy to be in this moment with you. This is simple politeness, but it's also something that is aspirational and motivational as well, because we're not just saying I'm happy to see you. We're saying I want you to have this feeling as well. I want to pass this energy on to you, because we are in the same boat. We are on the same team. So there is a sense of equality here, and I think a sense of generosity as well. So if you have that feeling ever that you're worried that people are being fake with each other, or they're lying and being fake to you in the U.S. in terms of how they greet you, how they speak to you, then look beyond those words and check the energy level that they're giving you, and I think you'll find something that is much more meaningful. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in class.